Hello and welcome to the SCA Cricket Show. I'm your host Shazad Haq. This is the show, of course, that deals with all things cricket in Singapore. Right, let's first start off with the Griffin Kinetic League. Division 2 has been heating up as the season comes to an end. The rain has played a big part in all the competitions, but this is what happened in the last couple of weeks. Marina CC took on Indy CC at the Ceylon Sports Club. Marina won the toss and chose to bat first, making 164 for 6 in 16 overs. The match was a closely fought contest as Indy CC made 152 for 6 in their 16 overs, just falling short by 13 runs. The match was cut short to 16 overs due to the rain, and Marina CC surprised everyone by opting to bat on a pitch that would have had some pace and swing in it due to the wet conditions. But the decision favoured Marina, as they posted a decent total, making 164. Prabhu scoring half of those runs with a fantastic 86, as the Indy fielders were sloppy in a wet outfield. Indy's Murugan did well to take 3 wickets and restrict a free-scoring Marina CC. In their reply, Indy got off to a poor start, as Arun struck with the ball early on. His 2 crucial wickets took out the openers, leaving the Indy middle order to rebuild the innings. At the centre of that innings was Sridhar, whose hard-fought 56 helped Indy catch up and make the finish a close one. In the end, Sridhar's solo effort was not enough to pull Indy CC through, Marina winning by 13 runs. The only Division 2 game played on the weekend of the 12th and 13th of November was eventually abandoned due to rain. The game between Indy CC and Golden CC at Ceylon Sports Club did start, with Indy CC winning the toss and opting to bat. The innings lasted barely an hour before the rain intervened. The umpires did wait around for a couple of hours as it was still early in the day. But the weather did not ease up and the umpires decided to call off the match. Both sides shared the points for this round. The indoor cricket leagues are also coming to a close for 2011, and there's plenty of action at the top of the table in both the weekend and weekday leagues. So let's take a look at the latest, starting with the weekend action. The first game at Sports Planet East Coast was played between Saints and Centurions. Centurions batted first, making 76 for 10. The fourth and final pair of Naveen and Kartik getting 26 of those runs, with Naveen going on to top score with 18. Saints' Amol Agarwal did well with the ball, taking 3 of those 10 wickets. This one turned out to be fairly one-sided, as Saints replied with 123 for 9. The fourth pairing of Rohit Meena and Ankit Khandelwal had a really good partnership with 43. Ankit also getting the most individual runs with 24. But it was an all-round team performance from Saints, as all of their 4 pairs scored in double figures. And while Centurions' Naveen had a good all-round performance, taking 2 wickets as well, it was Saints who romped to a 47-run victory. The other match was played between the 2 SCA teams. A closely fought affair that saw SCA 1 bat first and put on a big total of 164 for 5. The third pairing of Jackson and Donna with an impressive 44-run stand, Donna also top scoring with 25, while SCA 2's Tony has the best bowling figures of the innings with 3 for -4. In their reply, SCA 2 managed 151 for 8, by far one of their biggest scores this season. The opening pair of Avnish and Vimlin gave the side a great start with a 49-run stand. Avnish also their top bat with 37. But Vigneshwari's 2 for 4 helped SCA 1 restrict their opponents, who fell 13 runs short in the end. The table for the weekend league has changed. From having 2 groups, it's now divided into the championship and plate pools. The top 3 teams from both groups form the championship pool, while the rest are in the plate pool. So the win for Saints sees them on top of the championship pool with 6 points. They're clearly looking good to take the title, as the remaining teams play catch-up. The plate pool is much more closely fought. Hurricanes currently lead 6 points, but City NRI, SCA 1 and Outlanders are just 3 points behind, and all of them have a game in hand. SCA 2, on the other hand, have a lot of work to do after losing both their games. Over to the weekday league at the Cage in Kallang. and the first match was between BK Rojak and Black Adders. Black Adders batted first, making just 24 runs and losing 13 wickets in the process. The second pairing of Mridul Kalita and Paul Williams had the best partnership with 19 runs, while Yusuf Ayub was their best batsman with 12. BK Rojak's Oliver took 3 of the 13 wickets to have the best bowling figures for the team. With such a low target, it was an easy win for BK Rojaks, who made 101 for 4. Lalit and Oliver's opening pairing were the most successful with 44 runs, while Lalit was their best individual performer with 28 runs. BK Rojak taking this one with a massive 77-run margin. The next game was between Octopus and Comworks. Comworks batted first, making a lowly 36 for 7. Harish and Rajiv's third wicket pairing provided 17 of those runs, while Krishna top scored with 12. Octopus's Rupin Agarwal was very successful with the ball, taking 3 wickets for -6 runs. This was a completely one-sided game, as Octopus romped to a 110-run win after making 146 for 3 in their reply. Ashish and Kunal's opening stand of 66 runs did most of the damage. Ashish also getting the highest individual score with 40. So the win for Octopus puts them in second place, 3 points behind leaders Power Play, who also have a game in hand. Comworks meanwhile moved down to 8th with 9 points. BK Rojak are tied on 15 points in a tough mid-table contest. Black Adders are second from the bottom, having won just 1 in 8 games. Coming up on the SCA Cricket Show, the Dennis Meyer Under-12 tournament, plus our coach extraordinaire is back.